Hi friends, Simit here from InformedTrades.com. Today is January 24th, 2014. Time for our daily chart review. I've been a little late on these. I apologize for that. The goal is to do them starting at 8 o'clock New York time, 1 a.m., or excuse me, 8 a.m. New York time, 1 p.m. GMT. Today I'm about 20 minutes late. I really apologize for that. Okay, so this is for those who are new to joining us. Basically, I go through the charts as I see them, share the trades I'm placing, the actions I'm taking in the markets, all part of learning process, sharing, sort of a chart review. Helps me learn, and hopefully it's helping some of you out there as well. Okay, so let's get started. First thing I like to do is sort of recap what positions or what's happened basically since yesterday. Yesterday was not a good day for me, and this month in general has not been a good month. And I think I've lost now on 6 trades in a row. Now I'm risking only 0.25% on each trade, so it's not the end of the world, and definitely something I can bounce back from. However, it's not a good sign. I have made a couple analytical errors this month, in my opinion, and the rest of it is just the market not really going my way. I've been trading my system for the most part, so I don't think that's the issue. Perhaps I need to tweak my system, but that will be more apparent to come. I haven't really, I'm not too concerned. I don't think I'm doing anything too wrong just yet. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but overall, I think this is just the market not going my way, getting some bad breaks. Okay, now, first thing I'd like to point out here is pound Kiwi. Now, if you recall yesterday, I had placed an entry order at this black line, and now I got stopped out of the red line. Now, the market clearly just spiked through that. Now, this is really what I should have done in hindsight is enter at the blue line. That would have been the absolute perfect spot to enter. And I was thinking about that, although I was concerned the market wouldn't get there. So I'd also talked about putting 2 orders on, putting 1 order on here and then another one on the blue line. That also would have worked. But in any event, I went in and got stopped out. This is still a great reversal candlestick pattern, though. So I'm going to enter another order on pound Kiwi. And something in hindsight, or this is something I'm learning from this trade, in particular this error, is that I should have done with the 2 entry orders. I should have placed 1 to go short at where this black line is, the stop loss here, and then another 1 to go short in case that got triggered, to go short here with the stop loss somewhere up above or whatever. That's what I should have done. But now I know that. Okay, Aussie yen was another trade that did not go well for me. Let's show that. And it's actually kind of similar. Oh, let me look at Forex charts. Here we go. Okay, Aussie yen. Yeah, it just plummeted right through that. Now, we might be finding a bottom here, right? And it's time to, we are now outside of this range, right? So I'm just going to delete this range. I'm going to delete these lines. Times like this is good for a fresh look. I'll keep the 50 and 200 moving average on there because I'll always keep them on there. But everything else needs to go. We'll remove that. Okay. Now we can draw our lines fresh. And the horizontal line. Put 1 here, I'd say. Oh, a little lower. And that's based on what's going on right here. So we have response here. The market treated as support, bounced off it. Market treated as support, bounced off it. Market treated as resistance, bounced down. So we've got this level's been established here. We're starting to see, let's go to the 4-hour chart. Aussie yen is finding a little bit of a floor here. However, what I'm really interested in at this point is, because we've broken out of that range, I'd like to see a retest of the bottom of the range. I'd like to see a market go back up to here, and then that might be a short opportunity. But we'll see. At this point, I don't think I'd be interested in a long in light of the strength in which the market broke to the downside. um, so I won't be taking any action just yet. Now, a trade that I currently have on, which is also not in my favor, so this is not looking too good for me, is Euro Yen. Right, let me just make sure that's the only order that I have that's been filled. Yes, okay. Euro Yen. Okay. Now, yeah, so my stop loss is at, let's make this is confusing me. This line should be red. There we go. Okay. Um, okay, so basically we're getting close to the stop level. It doesn't look too good at this point. We'll see what happens. If it gets stopped out, then I guess that's what happens. Nothing else you can do really. Overall, I still generally like the trade. It's still in an uptrend. I was buying the dip at support. I think that's basically a viable, simple strategy. Didn't work out this time. Perhaps if a change of some type becomes clear to me, I will I will do that. Although at this point, I would be inclined to take that trade again. Also, still hasn't. I mean, looks like it's going to get stopped out, but nothing for sure just yet. Okay, euro dollar rallied big time yesterday. Now looks like we're having a reversal candlestick um, at what could be seen as a resistance level. Although to me, this is still in an uptrend, so I'm not really interested in shorting. We have price closest to the 50 simple moving average, and 50 is above the 200 EMA. We have a bunch of trend lines that are valid, including the steepest sloping ones. So I'm not really interested in shorting, and I'd want it to fall at least to 135.20, this dashed gray line here, before I really considered buying. Okay. Oh, so let's go to Euro Aussie. Yeah, same situation. So we talked about this. We're going to see the same thing with Pound Aussie. In fact, let's just get that out of the way now. Pound Aussie. These markets are just keep going up. It's clearly an uptrend, but I need, at least or from the method I'm using, I need a substantial pullback. Now on Pound Aussie, it looks like this is a reversal candlestick. In and of itself, I wouldn't do anything, although I do think it's interesting to note. Um, so this could be the beginning of the reversal, although we've had some other false starts there as well. In any event, we got a ways to go. This is almost 79, 60, 89. Wow, so this is like 1,000 pips, which in pound Aussie is not as much as it seems on something else, but it's still a pretty significant move. It's got to fall about 1,000 pips, and then maybe it'll be interesting. Okay, let's go back to Euro Canada. Oh, probably gonna be the same thing here. Yeah. Okay, so we're starting to get closer to something of a pullback here. Now, this is an area where let's draw a support level here. This is an area where if it can fall to here, now we've got two things going on. Let's change that color. We got a couple things going on. One is that level is a natural horizontal support level, right? So that's sort of been established here. It was a resistance level here. We have a sharp wick off of it. At the same time, this is sort of coinciding with the upper level of a price channel. So often on this type of a breakout, we're going to have a retest, and if we get this retest, it might be a nice area to enter at. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to change these lines a bit. Well, actually, I just need to change the formatting on them. I'll make them thinner. Get dashed. Okay, same thing here. Thinner, dashed. Okay, and we'll make this one a solid line. Okay, so that's basically how I'm seeing Euro Canada. This is also an inside bar, which suggests a move of some type. So this could be an evening star formation that's in the works if it reverses. We'll see. I do think it's important. I'm a big candlestick fan, like a lot of Forex traders are, so I think I always like to see candlesticks that give the clue. In fact, some of my losing trades are, one of the things I'm still working on is sometimes waiting for the candlestick formation, you lose the opportunity. I'm still working on timing that appropriately. Pound Canada, we have a similar, this is a bearish engulfing basically, so that's also a bearish sign. Like I mentioned, in and of itself, I wouldn't take any action based on a candlestick pattern. Maybe this is a resistance level if we go back far enough. But in any event, let's actually draw the price channel here on Pound Canada as well. Parallel channels, and well, let's try a number of them. I mean, could it go back to here? Okay, that's one. There's probably another channel that can be drawn. And we should draw that from here. Okay, so with this channel, and let's change the colors on that. Make this yellow. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to make this yellow. And we'll make this one this orangish color. Oh, made the same mistake. Okay. So at this point, I like the Euro Canada chart more. I'm finding that a little clearer. The channel here to me isn't as clear, and there isn't. I'm less convinced of this as a meaningful support level. So in any event, we'll keep an eye on this anyway. But Euro Canada is also a similar pair. At this point, though, it's in an uptrend. It's coming back. We need it to fall a little more before I can take any action. Okay. Euro yen is the next pair to look at. Oh, I'm sorry, Euro pound. Okay. Oh, big move up here. Now this is support level we're at. Is it time to short the euro from here? I do have a long euro yen position on, although like I mentioned, it looks like it's going to get stopped out soon. Well, this is a yeah. I mean, we're at a support level or resistance level, I should say, which coincides with a Fibonacci from, where is the Fibonacci going from? From there, okay. That's yeah, we could do that. I'm wondering, so this has been tested once. Let's see if it can go back further, or let's also see how this candlestick shapes up. It's if we go in on the 4-hour chart. Okay. So not quite time to enter yet. This is a big candle on the 4-hour chart. I think I'll hold off on entering for the time being. But this is interesting. And I think I don't want to imply that this line is equal to this line. The upper line is more significant, so we'll make this thinner and dashed. Also make it a grayish shade. Okay. There we go. Now, basically, I'd really like it to go to 83.45. I think at this point, I could be persuaded otherwise, depending on how these candlesticks, how the next few candlesticks shape up. So something to keep an eye out for. Okay, that's euro pound. Let's go to euro yen. Oh yeah, I have a trade here. Well, not getting stopped out yet, but certainly looks like it might be. No action to take either way. I'm in the trade, and we'll let it play out as it will. Euro Kiwi. Okay. Now this is starting to reverse. Have the same thing on pound Kiwi. All on pound Kiwi, it's a much more compelling opportunity. So nothing here really that I'm particularly interested in. Pound Kiwi, I will come back to that and we'll place a trade on. I don't know. It's that issue. I really should have put that order in last night, euro dollar. We already looked at that. But that's that's the way you learn. Learn through some errors. Okay, pound Swiss. We looked at pound Aussie and pound Canada. Pound Swiss. Okay, now this is interesting. I think, yeah, I would definitely like to put an order. I'm going to wait a little bit. Let's see what the 4-hour looks like. Okay. Let's see what it looks. If we can definitely pound Swiss looks compelling. Although I think I will keep an eye out for it next week. It could be the kind of thing that first thing I do is put an order on pound Swiss for next week. Jotting that down. So I'd really like to see how it behaves when it fall, if it can fall to 47.45, excuse me, 47.45. That support level. We have a 50 moving average right there as well. So that's a pretty interesting level. We're almost there. We've had a big day down. I just want to see how price will react if it can reach that level. So I don't want to enter just yet. I don't want to put an order on just yet, but Monday it could be something to keep an eye out for. Okay, pound Swiss, that's that. Pound yen. Okay. We're at the 50 simple moving average. In light of the position that's on euro yen already, I don't want to put a position on just yet. We also have that big day down. So we'll see. If it continues falling to 166.95, that will be the next level to watch at. But at this point, I've already got my exposure via euro yen. Pound Kiwi, we already looked at that, and we'll be placing an order on that again later today. Pound US dollar. Okay, big day down for the pound. Haven't gotten filled. Or I don't think there's an order to put on at the moment. Need to fall more, at this black line. There might be another level. I mean, at this point, definitely at this black line is what I would say. I think that's the nearest support level, 62.62. So we are about 260 pips away from that, 265 or so. Okay, so nothing on the pound except for pound Kiwi, which I'll come back to at the end here. Let's go to the US dollar, dollar CAD. Yeah, okay. So now we have confirmation of a reversal, right? Here is our reversal candlestick. Here the price heading down a little bit. I'll plot this level. Put that right here. And let's do Fibonacci. And let's take it from this swing low all the way up to this high. Oh, and let's change the formatting. We don't need to see the 0 line. We don't need to see the 1. There we go. And we can extend the lines. There. Okay. So that's good. Yeah, okay, so if it can 108.60 between, so somewhere in this 40 pip range, I might look to enter. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, but anyway, at this point, still got a ways to go. We'll see what's going on at that time, also with other pairs against the Canadian dollar. Dollar yen. Yeah, okay. So I'll be staying away from, I got burned on Aussie yen and I'm in my Euro yen position, which likely gets stopped out. So I'll probably stay away from the yen at least until my current yen positions have reached some type of resolution, whether that's in the money and I've moved my stop to break even, or it continues declining, my stop is hit. Dollar Singapore. Okay, wow, this is a really nice reversal setup here. We get two long wicks at resistance. That's really tempting, and I may incorporate that at some point. This type of a setup, I'm starting to get an idea of the type of setups that I'd be interested in from a counter trend perspective. However, now is not the time. But this, I mean, I really think this is a nice setup here. These two candles at this resistance level, that's a compelling short opportunity. However, I'm more interested, at least for the time being, in finding the dip to buy on, which is still a ways away, perhaps 26.93 at the earliest, but we still got some time to go. Okay, that's done with dollar Singapore. Now it is time to move to the Canadian dollar pairs. Canada Swiss. Okay, still falling outside the price channel. Let's at least draw our, if we can draw our Fibonacci. Okay. And I think we have a horizontal line that we could draw here. Okay. So if price can go to about 83.10, that's right in the key Fibonacci zone and is a horizontal resistance level. That might be interesting. Let's make that a little darker. And we'll make it thicker. Okay. So we'll see if it can fall to, or excuse me, rally to that level. At this point, I really wouldn't want to do anything else. 83.10 is that level. We are about 213 pips away from that at the time being. Canada yen, and like I mentioned, probably not going to do anything here. Yeah. Oh, well, actually, I take it back. Canada yen. Okay. I mean, this is it. I will probably be going long here. This is actually the kind of setup that I really like. CAD yen. Okay. So that's interesting. I wasn't expecting to see it, but I saw it right away, and that's the more if I can see when I'm confident in a pair right away. To me, that's the ideal setup. Now we have a long wick pattern here at the bottom of a range, so basically at the support level. So I'm just going to move this line down. What's going on here? Oh, this is a small flaw in this charting application. Okay, here we go. We move this line there. So we'll see if I get filled. I might not get filled, right? The story of this month for me. That'll be the entry order. And the stop will probably go here, maybe. That's kind of far. The stop might go there, I think. Okay, that's better. And the profit target, well, we'll have a number of options. Probably hold out till at least here for partial exit. Denote that in green, make it thinner and dashed. Okay, and make this level red. Okay, there you go. I'm sure that's a really nice reward risk setup. Risking, what's that? About 80 pips. And we're looking to gain 670 or something. So 80 to 1 reward risk. Really nice. CAD yen. I'll be placing that order. Let's see if it gets filled, though. Sometimes, with this type of a hammer off support, we have a whole bunch of stuff on hammer off support. This is like my my favorite thing in the world. Canada yen. Okay, so that'll be the order placed. Okay, that does it for the Canada pairs. Let's go to the Australian dollar, Aussie CAD. Okay. Not much to do here. We're in it looks a little bearish at this time. Price is below the 50, which in turn is below the 200 EMA. However, maybe if we get a pullback, basically, we'll see. I don't want to take any action on this pair just yet. I'm not too confident in this setup. We are, though, I will at least add this line as a support level. Oh, we will add this line as a support level. And I should make that black, which I will do. Okay. So that's Aussie CAD. I'm not convinced just yet. It might be in a range. It's looking slightly choppy. Either way, I'm lacking conviction on the setup there. Okay. And Aussie Swiss. Still need more of a pullback. We have that level identified, 81.17. So we've got about 300 pips to go. This could be the beginning of a reversal here if you look at this candlestick, but we'll see. It's a little early to say that. Aussie yen got stopped out on this yesterday. Oof, that's harsh. But this is reassuring in a way for the Canada yen long I'll be putting on soon. Where we have this wick, you see this long wick. Let's actually see what it looks like on the 4-hour chart. Oh yeah, this is nice. We have this type of long wick, suggest buyers are coming in after a downtrend, suggesting buyers are coming in to push the price back up. So we'll see. I did go long euro yen yesterday. Maybe, who knows? That position still stopped out, so maybe that's maybe it's working out. We'll see. Okay, Aussie Kiwi in a bear trend, clearly. I would want to see price come back to basically price. Let's see if you can come back to here, then we'll start talking. Okay. Till then, nothing. Oh, we'll get a 4-hour chart. That's silly. Okay, so here's the daily chart. Yeah, I take it back. On the daily chart, well, we can move this to up to here. And we can draw our Fibonacci. And we can do that from here. Yeah, okay, so that's cool. If we go to 107.50, I'd say. So that's where are we now? 105-ish. So we got 250 pips to go about. If we can rally there on Aussie Kiwi, it might be an interesting short. Aussie US. Yeah, still got a rally to 90.07. So nothing has changed on Aussie US, still in that bear trend. Just need that pullback before we can do anything. Okay, now to wrap things up, Kiwi Canada. Oh wow, look at this evening star pattern, really nice. So this is also I'm just thinking more. I'm not ready to be a counter trend trader just yet. I'm thinking a little more about this is the kind of pattern I would like to explore a little more if I were to counter trend trade. Although I have to think a little more about my trade management thing. So probably, I would hope maybe that'll be one of my goals for 2014 as a trader to develop a counter trend approach to my trading, incorporate that. We'll see. So I'll be keeping an eye on this from a learning perspective. I do like that it's an evening star pattern right here, and it's a really nice evening star too. So we'll see. But at this point, I'm still sticking with the trend. Trend is your friend, all that stuff. So I won't be going against this, or I won't be taking any short opportunities here. Kiwi Swiss. Okay, long wick pattern here. Let's make this a little lighter. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Kiwi Swiss is across is just going to have kind of crazy price action, so nothing to do really at this point. This long wick is interesting, but not in the middle of. Oh, well, I guess you sort of have the market could be responding to this. Gonna make that black, make it a little thinner. Okay, so the market could be responding to this level here, which is clearest as a support level here. To me, it's still in the middle of this larger range, and the moving averages, it still looks very range boundish to me, which is fine. Although, and that's a thing I want to, stick to the blue lines all the way up at the top or all the way at the bottom. Kiwi yen. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. Although, okay, so I have a euro yen position on now, uh, and I'm about to put on a Canada yen position. But entering at this, So let me start deleting some stuff. I'm going to delete this channel. That's the first thing to delete. Oh, why isn't it going away? There we go. Delete the channel, and then this gray support resistance level here. Okay. I'll keep this in mind. Kiwi yen. I'm probably going to go with Canada yen instead, but it'll at least be worth comparing. I don't want to put both of them on because there's already the euro yen position on. So, looks like I'm adding to my short yen positions, which I did not anticipate. Let's actually quickly compare that with Canada yen. Okay, I like this much more. I like this range much more. So I'm going to go with Canada yen. We will not go with Kiwi yen. Yeah. I mean, this isn't a bad, it's not a bad setup. Well, I would, entering at 84, if I were to go in, I would want to enter at 84, basically. Huh. Well, we'll see. I will. I'm sticking with Canada yen. That's what my what I feel more confident. That's what jumps out at me. So I'll go with that. Now one more pair. I think I'll have a better reward risk on Canada yen as well. Kiwi US still in the range in the purple box. There's one line I can draw here. So yeah, that's I mean we have this range here, which is probably going to generate some type of support or resistance. However, I'm much more interested in these black lines. This is still kind of choppy to me. What I really would like to do is if it fell here down to the bottom, I really would like to go long at Kiwi US dollar. Okay, that's about it. We'll catch you later. Join us at InformedTrades.com. Thank you.